You know, this question has been asked to Bade Hooda Sahab, and I want our producers to pull out the data. Who is the #1 choice to be Chief Minister? There, Bhupender Hooda comes up at #1 at 31%. The interesting thing there is that Deepender Hooda comes in at 3 at 10%, right behind Nayab Saini. Now, how do you see this? Bade Hooda Sahab se kai baar sawal pucha gaya ki, are you planning political succession in a way that somewhere mid-term that you hand over the political baton to Deepu? And he said, "Dekho, janta ko tay karna hai. How can I decide?"
He told me not tired, not retired.
He's
He
not
want me to retire. He said not tired, not retired.
So here's the question. How do you see this question? You obviously are very passionate about state politics. You worked hard across the state. Of course, right now, Bhupender Hooda will most likely be the Chief Minister if the Congress High Command has good sense, and there's no reason to believe that they won't. How do you see this question? Is Deepender Hooda preparing to be Chief Minister? Would you like to be Chief Minister one day? Will there be a mid-term switch? How do you yourself see this question? ये आई गूगली अब देखते हैं आपका जवाब.
नहीं, मेरा बड़ा इसमें मैं स्पष्ट जवाब दे देता हूँ. There is a due process that the Congress party follows wherever Congress party gets the mandate from the people. There is a due process that the Congress party has been following for decades, and this is the same process which will be followed in Haryana. I can tell you, like you're saying that we will, as per your polls, we are going to form the government. Once we have the numbers, the CLP meeting will be called. Observers will be sent from Delhi. The observers, they get a sense from the all the elected MLAs. They get their opinions, and that sense is then conveyed to the central leadership of the Congress party, and then central leadership of the Congress party takes the decision in their own wisdom on who should get what responsibility to run a good government for the Congress party in that state. This is a process which has always been followed by the Congress party. This is a process which will be followed by the Congress party, and all your answers are going to be the answers that this process, how this process unfolds. As far as I am concerned, people have elected me to the Lok Sabha by a big mandate, and that's a very big, already a very big responsibility on my shoulders.
But Deepender ji, in your opinion, do you think the state and even the Congress is now ready to have a deputy? Because there has been an image issue where Haryana was concerned that Congress is a Jaton ka party, maybe to get a Dalit deputy.
Congress is a party that is representing all the sections of society. As far as deputy concerned, or chief minister or deputy chief minister, or who gets what responsibilities, I think I have laid out the process, and that process will unfold, and you will get your answers through that process.
How do you respond, Deepender ji, to criticism that when the Hoodas are made in charge, ये मनमर्जी करते हैं, बाकियों को space नहीं देते? Like DK Shiv Kumar and Siddaramaiah in Karnataka would fight behind the scenes, fight all night, but in the morning they would hold each other's hands and say, yo, go Congress. Now the criticism is that yes, you were given a free run to do things the way you guys wanted, and that's how you did it. But the likes of Kumari Shailja made very clear through multiple interviews, including to us, that they were not happy, that बातचीत नहीं हो रही, उनको, they have no say. How do you respond कि ये मनमर्जी करते हैं, दूसरों को जगह नहीं देते?
See, now as far as if that question pertains to the ticket distribution, then again there is a laid out process for ticket distribution in our party also. There is a screening committee which is appointed by the AICC that shortlists and forms panels and takes it to the Central Election Committee, which is CEC, wherein the central leadership are part of that CEC, including the Congress president and both the former Congress presidents and all other senior leaders. And eventually the CEC is empowered to take the decisions as far as the ticket distribution is concerned. So there is no question of anyone in a state denying anyone else the space as far as the ticket distribution is concerned. And I think so. And again, going forward also there is a defined process. Congress in this sense is a much more democratic party than the BJP, and I think that's one of the strengths that the Congress party has. And I think
Deepender ji, चलिए
going
आखिरी
forward
सवाल,
also once we get the numbers, there is a process which I have decided.